When we think of the great empires of history, the Mughal Empire stands tall as one of the most powerful and influential dynasties ever to rule South Asia. For more than 3 centuries, the Mughals shaped the politics, culture, architecture, and traditions of the Indian subcontinent. Their story is filled with conquest, art, learning, and the blending of cultures that forever changed the face of India. The Mughal story begins in 1526, when Babur, a descendant of both Timur and Genghis Khan, marched into India from Central Asia. Babur was a skilled military leader, and at the Battle of Panipat, he defeated the Sultan of Delhi with new war strategies and powerful cannons. This victory laid the foundation of the Mughal Empire. Although Babur ruled for only a few years, he introduced a dynasty that would grow to dominate India for centuries. After Babur's death, his son Humayun inherited the throne. His rule was not easy. He faced rebellion, internal disputes, and strong enemies. For a time, Humayun lost his kingdom but later regained it with the help of the Persian Empire. Sadly, his reign was short-lived as he died unexpectedly after falling from the stairs of his library. Despite these struggles, Humayun prepared the stage for his son, who would become one of the greatest Mughal rulers. The most famous Mughal emperor, Akbar (1542 to 1605), is often remembered as Akbar the Great. He was not only a fearless warrior, but also a visionary statesman. Akbar expanded the empire across much of northern and central India through smart diplomacy and strong armies. But what made him truly unique was his effort to unite the diverse people of India. Akbar believed in religious tolerance. He abolished the jizya tax on non-Muslims and welcomed people of different faiths into his court. He even invited scholars, priests, and philosophers from Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and Jainism to debate in his palace. His policies helped create a more united empire. Akbar also reformed administration, introduced fair taxation, and promoted art and culture. The Mughal miniature paintings and the building of magnificent cities like Fatehpur Sikri reflect his love for beauty and innovation. Akbar's son Jahangir was known more for his love of art, gardens, and nature than for conquest. His reign saw the Mughal Empire flourish as a center of culture and beauty. Jahangir's court welcomed painters, poets, and musicians. He also encouraged the construction of gardens influenced by Persian styles that symbolized paradise on earth. Jahangir's marriage to the intelligent and powerful Nur Jahan also shaped his reign, as she played an active role in politics and administration. Perhaps the most iconic of all Mughal rulers was Shah Jahan. His reign is often described as the golden age of Mughal architecture. He expanded the empire further, but is best remembered for building one of the world's most famous monuments, the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal, built in memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, is considered one of the greatest symbols of love and one of the wonders of the world. Shah Jahan also built the Red Fort in Delhi and the Jama Masjid, both remarkable examples of Mughal grandeur. However, Shah Jahan's later years were marked by sadness. His son Aurangzeb overthrew him and kept him in captivity until his death. Aurangzeb was the last powerful Mughal ruler. He expanded the empire to its largest territorial extent, stretching across most of the Indian subcontinent. However, his strict religious policies and constant wars created discontent. He reintroduced the jizya tax and faced many rebellions from groups such as the Marathas and Sikhs. Although Aurangzeb's military campaigns made the empire vast, they drained resources and weakened the unity Akbar had built. After his death in 1707, the Mughal Empire gradually declined, and regional powers rose to challenge it. By the 18th century, the Mughal Empire had lost much of its strength. Invasions by Persian ruler Nader Shah and later attacks by the Afghans further weakened the empire. The arrival of European colonial powers, especially the British East India Company, finally pushed the Mughals into the background. In 1857, after the famous Indian Rebellion, the British formally ended the Mughal dynasty, exiling the last emperor Bahadur Shah II to Burma. Thus, the Mughal Empire, which once dazzled the world with its power and beauty, came to an end. Even though the empire fell, the legacy of the Mughals lives on. Their architecture, like the Taj Mahal, Red Fort, and Fatehpur Sikri, still inspires awe. Their contributions to language, art, music, and cuisine shaped Indian culture for generations. The Mughal blending of Persian, Central Asian, and Indian traditions created a rich cultural tapestry that remains alive today.